In our house here is a pantry, and in this pantry is a bunch of shelves, and on one particular shelf there's some really important things. You got the normal stuff in the front, but back in the back you'll find a little section that we hide away of some amazing treats and goodies. Now we do this because we don't want our kids to be tempted. We don't want them to be tempted by Nutter Butters and Sour Patch Kid watermelon slices. We've taken this so far that my wife has hidden Oreos in a Mini Wheats box. So here's the question I want to ask us. What are we hiding away? And especially, what are we hiding away from the people that we love? There's a story in the Bible. It's right in the beginning. Adam and Eve were told by God not to eat from this one tree. And they do it anyway. Do you remember what happened? They hid. They hid because they were afraid. They hid because they were ashamed. So my question to us is, what are we hiding away? What's being hidden on one of the shelves in our pantry? For me, I know that I went through a season where I was rooted in sin and addiction, and I was hiding it from everyone because I was ashamed, because I was afraid. For you, it may not be that dramatic or that emotional, but it could be that you just don't want to be around people right now, and you're hiding yourself away because you just don't want to be with people. Or maybe you had a friend who wronged you, and you just don't want to tell them because you don't want to deal with the conflict that will come with that. Do you remember what God does? He walks in the garden after they hid, and he says to them, "Where are you?" Now, I think we all can kind of laugh at that passage knowing that God is God. He knows who and where and what and all those things. But the power comes in knowing that he wants us to step forward. He wants us to be the ones to say, "This is where I am. This is what I've done." So maybe you need to bring some things to light today. Maybe you need to step out of your comfort zone. Maybe you need to stop being afraid and say, "You know what, Lord, I'm going to do this." Now, I get it. This is not an encouraging message, but it is a freeing one. I know that firsthand. Trust me, I spent years hiding. But here's the thing. What I love about that story is the very last thing that God does. And yes, he does punish them, but we gloss over this part. God clothed them. So by stepping forward, by confessing what they had done, the Lord was willing to bring redemption to them. And you and I have the hope of that redemption that's found in the name of Jesus.